Valley Club Shatter Dimension is launching tomorrow, and we now just finally got the details of what you'd expect from it. And while it's not perfect, it's not ideal, it is much better than the original draft that we saw last week, Friday. Will free-to-play players now be able to actually play Shatter Dimension itself? But more importantly, will free-to-play players be able to finish the weekly meta event? We got the details in this video, and if you already see the new requirements so that you can prep now, then Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button, and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm Paul, also known as ValleyFlyin. You can call me whichever you want, but I hope you are having a great day, and I hope you're all ready to get prepared for Shatter Dimension. It is launching tomorrow. You need to complete the meta event that is going on right now. And will you be able to complete if you did not buy these Annihilators? We got some changes to the event that we're going to reveal. But before we get to that, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. Minimum of 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. We got review videos, gameplay videos, news videos, question and answer videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. Well, let's go and take a look at the new blog describing Shatter Dimension so you can get prepared for it. Yeah. It is time to hop into Dimensions again, the time you need to help with Strike's secretive geniuses and cosmic heavy hitters. Unravel the secrets of Shatter Dimension with your Annihilators and Illuminati. So what it says here, it's time to hop into Dimensions again. This time you need the help of Strike's secretive geniuses and cosmic heavy hitters. Shatter Dimensions promise to be a greater challenge than pocket dimensions you've conquered in the past. Require the help of your Annihilators, Illuminati, even top commanders can expect to get their hands on during battles. So make sure you stock up on health packs to keep your characters into this fight. And if this is like previous Shatter Dimensions, this should be very easy as long as you have the characters, because previously they've used the exact same health packs, exact same currencies. So as long as you have these characters, it should be pretty simple to get through with all the extra health packs that they've gotten, unless they choose not to use the exact same health packs that they did for the last time we had a Pocket Dimension. So what they say here as far as the rewards, in total, you'll have some Crimson Uniques, Diamond for one of your Annihilators, also earn Illumination Orb Fragments, which will be a grant progress in the Old Enemies Milestone event. A milestone event will cover an Annihilator Initiator section down below. Now, this is scheduled to launch August 27th, so tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific, so start powering your squads. Let's move on to the requirements for Shatter Dimension. Bunch of different difficulties: normal, hard, master, legendary, mythic, and it concludes with the boss node. So missions 1 through 4 are going to be the normal sections for both the Illuminati and Annihilator sections. So you better at least get through 8 of these missions if you don't have them. You need to use Illuminati characters geared to 14. And luckily, Shuri, Hank have been farmable for a while. Hopefully you already have either Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, or some combination of all those. So hopefully this 3 Illuminati geared to 14 won't be an issue. Now with this one, Annihilators are required, at least 3, or using cosmic characters at gear tier 14. So I like this. You could use whatever cosmic characters you want on these initial missions. Now you got hard missions, you got 4 of them each. And for this, very similar requirements, which means that most players should be able to get through these normal and the hard sections. Missions 1 through 4 of the hard Illuminati require 3 Illuminati characters, gear tier 15 instead of 14. And then the hard Annihilator missions will require 3 Annihilators or cosmic characters at gear tier 15. Where it's gonna get hard though is these master missions. You got 2 of them. Master mission for Illuminati requires 3 Illuminati characters, gear tier 16, but the Master's missions for the Annihilators will require 3 Annihilator characters at gear tier 16. This is where it's going to become a problem for free-to-play players. This is where my Annihilators are right now. I did buy a 100 shard offer for Gladiator, Endgame Thanos, and Gore, but looking at the numbers for Gladiator, minus the 100 shards that I got from his offer, I probably still would have him unlocked if we add the 80 in to get to the next level, plus the 58 here. That is more than enough for the 100 shard unlock. I did get lucky on some of his orbs, but also very close to Gore as well. I did get that 100 shards, but if you add the 80 that I already got to get him to that 4-star level, plus this almost 20 here, Gore would almost be at that next star level or at that unlock level for a free-to-play player as well. So hopefully it's not too challenging. So just looking at my roster, I don't feel I got too lucky on Gore. I got pretty lucky on Gladiator, but I didn't get that lucky on Gore, I felt, and he's almost unlocked. So maybe if you're pushing hard in Arena, it can be very, very close. But if you're a newer player or a mid-game player or someone that can't really push in Arena, this master section is going to be a problem. Now, it opens up a little bit at the legendary section. So if you could manage to just get those 3 Annihilator characters, either by getting lucky for some orbs or something like that before this event goes live, you should be good in getting through that master section. And then the legendary section, well, Illuminati, you could use Illuminati or legendary gear tier 17. Same thing with Annihilators. If you have some legendary characters, you could use them in place of the Annihilators on that legendary section. Then we get back to Mythic. You could use your Mythic characters and Illuminati, so you could get through this section as well if you have some of these Mythic characters unlocked, like an Ultimus, like an Apocalypse, or someone like that. And then it's gonna be a minimum of 3 Annihilators and or Illuminati. So it looks like even the legendary, Mythic, and the boss nodes, if you have all those health packs from previous Pocket Dimensions, shouldn't have too much trouble getting through it. The tough section is going to be this master section here, where you have no other option other than Illuminati and other than Annihilators. Let me know your thoughts on these. So locking players out of actually playing content, brand new content added to the game, would be a bad thing. They've done that in the past with previous Pocket Dimensions, previous Temporal Dimensions, and it did not feel good. Even with some of these tower modes they've had, required other teams that we needed, like Cabal or the Spider Society, things like that. Now, it would be even worse, though, if they locked us out of this meta event. Now, I do think it's going to be completable for this meta event. This first milestone here, battling with Annihilators in war, you could do this with just Silver Surfer, just Ultimate, over the course of 3 wars. You got a total of 36,000 power or 36,000 points that you could score. There is a limit of 30,000 though, so you can get to this. For some of these others, if you did not unlock Gore or Gladiator or Thanos Endgame, probably not possible to get this. But this Illumination Orb Fragments, what we don't know, what the big question mark is how many Illumination Orb Fragments is going to be unlocked with that Shattered Dimension. Hopefully they're all front loaded to those early nodes where everybody has access to the normal nodes and the hard nodes, and there's not a lot of Illumination Orbs in the back end of this, so that everybody can at least compete in this event right here. But as far as the main milestone, what you need to get to is this Twilight Sword. That is at milestone 13. 83,000 points. And if you add up the points from the web milestone, that is 50,000 points. If you look at your scoring from playing in war battles with Annihilators, just Surfer and just Ultimates, that's another 30,000 points. That should get you to this 80,000 point mark. And then you need to make up 3,000 of those points with either power cores or what you get from the Illumination Orbs in Shattered Dimension. And they're also ranking rewards for this. You probably would need to complete Shattered Dimension or spend some money, but should be pretty simple to get to this Twilight Sword here if you're just looking to get the bare minimum on all these events. As far as the rewards, you're getting some rewards for each node that you do, and also your first completion and your second completion. So the rewards that you're getting per node: some basic T2 ISO 8 orbs, some T2 ions, level 1, level 4, and level 5, diamond orbs, which is always good, L4 training modules, gold, lots of gold is always good. Character shards, these are usually older character shards, but hopefully there's some more recent character shards. And then this is the big question mark, the Illumination Orb Fragments. This is gonna be for progress in the old enemies milestone. Hopefully, like I said, a lot of these are front loaded into some of those earlier normal and hard nodes and not on the back end. And hopefully there are a lot of these on this first run and not some of the second run rewards. As far as some things that you get for your first run of the completing Shattered Dimension: 7 red stars for Silver Surfer, more diamond orbs, more crimson gear pieces. And as far as the time run, at least right now, you can get up to 2 diamonds for Gladiator and even more crimson gear pieces as well. So that is what is coming up for Shattered Dimension. Obviously not ideal for all players, but I do like they've made some changes to the normal and the hard sections. It's kind of weird that the hardest section right now for free to play to get into is that master section. And then it opens up again on that mythic and legendary section and on that boss node as well. Let me know what you think of the structure of this new Shattered Dimension. Is it enough that they open up some of the earlier nodes for all players, or should they have done that with all nodes? I think they should have done that with all nodes, but I guess a lot of it will be based on the rewards, and we'll see the rewards when it goes live in the game sometime between now and when it goes live. So hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, leave it a like. It is free for you and it tremendously helps the channel. And if you want to see what are the best characters to promote with your dark diamonds and your dark promo credits, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.